me just stream to only shorts and see how that works. See how that works out. Says I have excellent connection. Oh, I'm looking at the game and Hugan says go boom again. Was that? I wish there was a timestamp on that. I'm back. Like my game is fine. Must be missing something on the outpost warp. Oh, are you trying to warp from your home nation? So if you are in Juno, you just have to be level 10. But if you're trying to warp from your home nation, the original like level restrictions are on it. Sorry, brain. Feel really proud of the person I'm becoming right now. Hey, that's good to hear. You're still probably going to change a lot in the next couple of years, but hopefully it's changing in a good direction. Some people do not change in a good direction. Some people get worse. Then they turn 25 and it's all over. You're like, all right, well, that person is just fucking insane. Thought it was 20 from Juno, but rank 3. It's rank 3 and level 10 though. It's not 20 or 30. I'm pretty sure it's not 20. I'm pretty sure it's level 10. Cuz I think I've been warping as level 10 all the time. I could be wrong. I don't have very many jobs under level 10, but I was warping to Kol Shushu the whole time with this like yeah, no, you definitely can because I've been leveling ninja and thief and I was like level 10 on that before. Do you want Shihei? I would, but I accidentally bought too many last time I bought them, and so I already have like I have like almost 2 full stacks of Shihei tool bags. I feel like we should be nice to the imaginary giraffes, but their bones and their skin sell for so much. That's cool, Cowboy. I'm glad to hear it. I'm not even bagging them. Yeah, I have literally so many tool bag stacks, so it's fine. I actually, like, I kept forgetting that I had them and then buying another one and buying another one and buying another one, so... Why are we skinning Dommels? We need them to teach us how to be dragoons. True. So true. It's cause I'm jealous of dragoons being so meta. I want all the dragoons to pass away. Just kidding, I'm also a dragoon. Oh, I should be eating food too. There are so many things to do in this video game. Like, anytime you do anything, you have to do so many things. I fucking forgot I need to eat food, too. I like this lip gloss. It's really not lip gloss, and I really shouldn't be using it as lip gloss. But I don't know, just I like how it feels on my lips. It probably looks terrible in real life, like I probably smudged it all over the place because I'm just rubbing it in as if it was lip gloss, but it's actually like lip stain. That's what ADHD feels like. I do have that, supposedly. According to the doctors. Got that cringe autism ADHD wombo combo. Started so many job quests but don't want to start working on them. Yeah, some of them are more annoying than others. The Dragoon one is pretty easy, though. You just have to fight a dragon, I think. And then I feel like the bard one is the most annoying. No, just kidding. What am I talking about? Summoner. The summoner quest is the most annoying quest, like hands down. I don't know if my chat on YouTube is working. Oh, chat is disabled. Why? Why is my chat disabled? So strange. Did that work? I think I fixed it. Whew. Pop out. Mm-mm-mm. And I'm not dropping frames, right? So I'm making it a point to stream anytime on my hardcore, but I don't want to start when I'm getting off in an hour or so. Yeah. No, I feel that. I think that it's better to not... Hold on, I want to use this TP before I log in and out again. I feel like it's not worth streaming on Twitch if you can't stream for at least like 4 hours. That's only if you're trying to like raise your that's only if you care about your concurrent viewership though. And concurrent viewership does matter for ad revenue, but it's more like the concurrent viewers you have when the ad is playing, so that's the only reason I get annoyed when I DC like that, if I like lose half my viewers from disconnecting, because I know a lot of my viewers are lurkers and then they never come and refresh once I crash, then I don't get ad revenue from it. The commercials suck, but like I do get like a decent amount of my earnings is from ad revenue on Twitch. Unfortunately. Oh, no. Damn it. She stabbed too fast. I didn't have a chance to get behind it. It's monthly, which is better than it used to be. It used to be quarterly. But now I get paid monthly. Basically, when you stream, if you make over the threshold to get the payout, which is $50 on Twitch, I think, or at least it used to be. I don't know if it still is. But if you make at least $50 in 1 month, at the end of that month, they take like 15 days to process, and then on the 15th of the next month is when you get the money. So like for October, for all of my earnings for October, I will get it on November 15th. For TikTok, I get paid monthly, or I get paid weekly, which is kind of nice. So that's like one of the reasons why I don't stop making stuff there, even though it is a fucking shit platform. But like getting like $100 a week is pretty nice. Yeah, weekly is a lot nicer. Like, I don't mind getting paid monthly on Twitch, but it's also just nice to for TikTok to be like, here's $100. Keep yapping. I'm like, okay, I'll never stop. As long as people are getting mad or whatever and blowing up my videos, might as well keep doing it because I'm getting paid, right? Yeah, Zeb, you know why? Because literally October 25th was when I got a strike on my account. I got a strike on my account on October 25th. And then, wow, shocker. Sorry, September 25th. And then, shockingly, on October 25th, I was finally let out of TikTok bad girl jail, where they don't put my videos on the For You page or in front of anyone who actually wants to see them. But now I'm out of TikTok bad girl jail, and it's so fucking apparent that it was just literally a punishment for getting a strike on my account. Because now all of my videos are getting 1,000 views again. What determines how much TikTok pays? It's completely fucking random. It's very opaque. Like, they don't tell you shit. You only get paid for views of people who watched you from the For You page. So your following page, I don't get paid for that. If you go to my profile and you watch a video, I don't get paid for that. If somebody sends you my video and you watch it, I don't get paid for that. The only way that I get paid is if you watch my video from your For You page, which means TikTok has complete control over if you get paid or not. Because if, for example, you get a strike on your account and they decide that you've been naughty and you don't get money this month, then you just like don't get put to the For You page and you get no views and you also get no money. If things go forward with no growth but stay the same, I'm looking at a quarterly $50. I mean, it's $50 you wouldn't have otherwise, right? Got to start somewhere. That's more than a lot of people stream for and get nothing. So I'll watch the vid and put my phone down and be like, oops, I have something to do. Completely forgot to click out of TikTok. Honestly, if you come across, the best thing you can do for me is if you come across my video on the For You page, you watch the whole fucking video like through to the end, because right now it seems that it only cares about retaining a viewer for the entire video. That's the one thing I noticed that matters the most, is if your video is watched on average more than 20% from the For You page specifically, it will keep pushing your video. The second you go under 20% completion rate is when they stop pushing your video to the For You page. This occurs after 10,000 followers. Yeah, after 10,000 followers, you can apply to their monetization thing. That's why I make shit posts. That's why I make like 3 fucking shit post TikToks a day. Is because it takes me almost no effort to do that. And occasionally one of them will just blow up for no reason, and then I just get $50 to $100 in my pocket. Like that pixel art video that did get reported and demonetized, I still made like $60 off of it. Yeah, if you play my video through, if I pop up on your For You page, like that's like the most helpful thing you could do for me or any other creator on TikTok specifically. Hey, what's up, Jamie? How are you today? Can open your TikToks on 10 devices, leave them open in public libraries and computers. Oh my god. Somebody did that actually when I was having my subathon for Twitch, for the Partner Plus. Somebody went to the fucking Apple store and opened my stream on every computer in the Apple store. I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. Is this technically view botting? Hi, Better Days has been pretty okay. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope your day gets better. Top 10 movie reasons why I want to move out of Denver. Bam, $50. Oh, I could do that, but then I would be telling everyone on TikTok that I live in Denver, which I have a lot of fucking haters on Denver. My videos that make the most and like get the most attention are the ones where I'm just like saying completely whack shit that only incels would think is terrible. Like the one that blew up even when I was in TikTok jail was the video where I was like, I'm 34. I've had 10 serious relationships. I don't remember how many people I've slept with, blah, 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 blah. And I just like kept like just saying all the things about me that were like, that would be considered red flags to like manosphere creeps. And I just like went off like that. And then that one blew up. That one was like that one has like, I think 15,000 views on it, even though I posted it when I was in TikTok jail. Is My Chemical Romance and Fall Out Boy dad rock? I wouldn't, my dad didn't listen to that, but you know, people my age are now dads, so it's quite possible. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jamie. I hope things get better. I'm sorry, I was yapping and I didn't see that message, so I'm sorry if it seemed that was rude of me, but this red flag thing is kind of a red flag. I don't think it's a red flag at all. I think if you think that me having lived a life before meeting somebody else is a red flag, like, I think that you might just be a red flag yourself. Like, Jordan Peterson, Manosphere is wild. It is. Like, I'm 34 years old. Hey, thanks for the follow on YouTube. Yeah, like, I'm 34 years old. Like, I've lived my life before meeting whoever my future partner will be, whoever they are, if I even have a future partner. Because I might never have another partner again. Who cares? Nobody's allowed to exist until someone perceives them. I think that it's mostly like young people. I think the only people who actually care about shit like body count are like people who are either like highly religious, highly brainwashed, or just extremely fucking young. Because like, when you're a grown fucking adult, that shit does not matter. Who fucking cares? Like, just get tested and call it a day. Who cares? Who cares as long as you're being safe and you're getting tested before you get with the next person? Like, who fucking cares? Nobody actually cares about that shit in real life. It's like an internet thing. It's like an internet thing to even care, you know? Do I not have sneak attack up? Oh, why did that get moved to the other side? Oh shit, did I aggro that earth elemental? No, I didn't. Did I? Do they aggro to like ninjutsu magic? You know, my favorite songs? Yeah, no, I guess it doesn't aggro to ninjutsu. That's good. That's good, because I probably would have died. Yeah, I love this playlist. I need to remake it on YouTube because Spotify has been like a pain in my ass lately. The only thing about someone's past I care about is if they slept with anyone in my family or really close friends. I'm a homie hopper. I can't relate. My friend group back home, like I've literally dated. They're all friends. Like I've dated a bunch of guys out of the same friend group. It's like I have my close friends who I've never dated anyone in my close friend group. And then I have my like peripheral friend group, which is like a big, larger friend group. And I've dated like 5 dudes in that friend group. Nobody cares. Because I mean, my relationships with all of those guys ended like, my relationships with all of those dudes ended like normally. Like we didn't like hate each other or anything like that, you know? I could have dated 50% less. Yeah, I was definitely like a serial dater before. This is the first time I've been single for this long, actually. If not homie, why homie shaped? I just didn't like get out much. So most of my friends were in this friend group. The friend group is very large, by the way, though. Like when I say like my peripheral friend group, there's like, it's like a constellation of smaller friend groups, and then we would all get together to party. Or like sometimes we would have like big gatherings where we would all do stuff together. And there's probably like, this group could be like maybe like 50 to 100 people. Like it's pretty big. It's a pretty big group of people. What is the name of this song? Where did my music go? Oh, Never Take Friendship Personal by Anne Berlin. Close friends, there's like 3. Yeah, I mean, I think like if I had a crush on someone that like, I just think I wouldn't have a crush on someone that like one of my close friends dated. Like I feel like I just wouldn't even develop the crush. All are in somebody's eyes? I don't think you're a failure. Oh, well, I don't know you, so maybe you are. I'll be real. I have no clue who you are. Like, you could be, maybe. But, like, who cares? Even if you are a failure, like, why does it matter? It happened one time. I didn't know they were together before I knew her. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Oh, wait, this is the wrong live chat. What? Why do I have so many windows open? Hold on. Where did my YouTube chat go? I lost it. I set up a third monitor, and now I'm just like lost in the sauce at all times. Why fail if you can win? Well, I think that the thing is, if you're failing, it's because you couldn't win. Right? Without a doubt, nobody's failure truly. I'm more like saying, yeah, it doesn't matter. That's how I feel. That's why, like, when I make trollish TikToks like that, I'm being completely honest. Like, I don't fucking remember how many people I've slept with. Like, I've had 10 serious, like, year-long relationships or longer. Like, because I've been dating since I was like 13, and I'm 34 years old now, right? So I don't really care what other people's opinions are about that. Cause like who fucking cares? I'm never gonna sleep with any like nasty internet incel anyway, so I don't care if they think I'm gross, right? Like I don't give a fuck if dudes think I'm gross or unattractive. Just doesn't matter to me. It's like the most irrelevant fucking thing in my life. Yeah, the SKU trees. What's up, Jerison? Oh shoot. Yeah. Cast the Utsusemi. Vitor, this is not a dating app. I don't really like it when people get overly complimentary of my looks because I'm streaming on this website to hang out and play video games. And for no other reason. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I get a lot of comments on my appearance, and it gets really, like, at some point, it's kind of like, I'm just streaming to, like, have fun. I've kind of like stopped posting to my Instagram because of it. Because I'm like, if I'm posting selfies here, like I like taking pictures and stuff. But like when I post selfies here, it's just like a bunch of dudes like talking about my appearance, and I just like don't care. Oh, I still have 2 shadows. I gotta pull this away from the other Dommel, though. That's all Insta is too. I know, and it's like you just post pictures there, and like people are like, "Wow, you're pretty." And I'm like, "Cool." And then I have like 500 DMs from fucking weirdos who are like, "Hello, would you please star in my pornographic film?" No, bitch. What the fuck? Why would I do that? I'm 30. I'm in my goddamn 30s. Yeah, gooners everywhere. Guys, don't say I'm pretty on Insta anymore. Send them a link to me if they ask next time. I will. Yeah, if I looked at my Instagram like DMs right now, I'm sure it's a fucking nightmare. I should start taking like really fucking weird pictures. Let me see. How do I even see? Things get like really fucked up here. Like I feel like Instagram is hard to understand sometimes. Okay. Oh, that's right. Recently I actually went through and like fucking deleted shit cuz I was so just sick of my requests folder being filled with just fucking gooners. Okay, here's one of the messages. Like, how did this person expect me to respond? I do not know you nor Final Fantasy XI, but you seem fun, Lamau. The fuck you want me to say back to that? You are so beautiful. Can I take you on a date? No, who the fuck are you? Like who are you? This person just says Jinga with a heart. Is this Jinga's account? What? Is this Jinga's account? Like, are you why wouldn't you say this is Jinga? Not just send Jinga with a heart after it. I'll have to ask them. Is Jinga on right now? What's up, Evanis? How are you today? We were looking at my my DM requests. And I was like, because it's usually nothing but weirdos and creeps in here. But somebody sent me a DM request and it just says Jinga with a heart. And I was like, is this Jinga? Like from the game? Why didn't you just say like, hello, this is Jinga? What? Like, why? Or does Jinga have like a secret admirer? It is. That's so funny. Just slide into your DMs with Evan Hart. Somebody said long shot just wanted to say hi. Like another person just asking me on a date. I recently like found a request in my TikTok account that like was asking me to fly out to Miami to do a video shoot. And I was like, no. Ew. DM request, you play video games? What if I told you that I too play video games? Dude, I think I get 2 comments like that a day, Pimo. Like, oh my god, you play video games? You're a girl who plays video games? Like, I'm at the point where I'm like, I want to respond to them and be like, oh my god, do you think we should get married? Like every time somebody's like, "Oh my gosh, we both play video games," my literal response would be like, "Oh my god, we have so much in common. Do you think we should get married?" Video games is a big world. There's a lot of video games out there. And just because we play the same weird niche one, I just still can't get over the one who wanted me to like go fucking fly out to Miami for a video shoot. Bro, I'm 34. I'm too old to be fucking trafficked like that. No, I know. That's why I haven't said it, Zap. I think that it would make the Delulus like a little too hopeful. I don't find people past a certain age who act like that. Some people do. And they are typically very mentally ill. There are people who, the people who act like that are typically suffering from delusions or like magical thinking or other kind of delusions. And that's when you get like a weird fucking stalker. Like, cause you like made a joke and they didn't understand it was a joke and they have like a high level of delusion. Did I say hello to you, Eggplant? Yeah, you were in here earlier, right? I'd encourage them to get help. You can do that, but people don't always get help. We have a friend on here who has a weird stalker, and every time he like kind of pops up, I try to convince him to get help, and I'm like, dude, you can call like the Veteran Affairs or some shit like that. Like, you need help. Has he gotten help? I don't think so. So. And by for me to continue to even tell him to get help might be making things worse by giving him any attention at all and might make me a target. Because I'm pretty sure he sends Aries weird shit sometimes. Oh, at Target. I've dealt with a lot of those people being an MMO enjoyer. Same. I mean, I've always loved MMOs, so... Luckily, I've never personally had like a fucking one of those insane stalkers that like shows up to my fucking house or anything like that. But I've definitely had some weird internet interactions. Actually, I had to have somebody like be like blocked by a GM on Final Fantasy XIV because he was fucking following me around in the game. He would not stop harassing me. I blocked him on everything and then he would follow me around in game like his character. It was crazy. Did I say hello? I might not have. He just calls me a Lego lovin' Sailor Moon fanboy. That's right. No, you don't need a stalker. You say that until the stalker shows up to your house and she's not hot. Like, she's not hot. She's really, really gross looking. And she also has a knife. Don't like to be compared to any of those things, just like making funny compliment on the subject. What? I don't think I was comparing you to that at all. I don't think we were I'm a little confused, Vitor. Sorry, we were not talking about you in any way. She's a dude? I mean, stalkers can be... Why did you assume that ugly meant fat? I just said ugly. You seem like a... Girl, if you're gonna try to roast me, at least get your facts straight, right? Nice Japanese chef knife as a gift? No, a really rusty knife that she pulled out of the dumpster to stab you with because you didn't love her, or you called her ugly, or you called her fat. You said, I'll let you, she walks up to you and you're like, I'll help you lose weight, babe. And then she just stabs you because you insulted her. Because these people are fucking delusional. You guys don't understand. I think that it's really hard. I think it's really hard for people who've never actually interacted with a highly delusional person to understand quite how delusional they can be. What's up, Sandra? We were talking about stalkers, and somebody in my YouTube chat said, damn, I need a stalker so bad. And I was like, no, you fucking don't. And then we were playing out a fake scenario of a stalker showing up to their house, and I said they show up, they're like not pretty. They're not a pretty stalker. They're very ugly. Their response to that was that they would help them lose weight. I said, I never said they were fat, but you tell her that you'll help her lose weight and she fucking stabs you. That's the scenario that actually fucking happens. Because delusional people are very, very delusional. You cannot reason with a delusional person. Like, I have a stalker. I have to keep my online status blocked to only close friends. Yeah. I'm saying if you have a fucking stalker, it's not fun. Like, it's not fun. It's not, you're not going to get a pretty stalker. And even if your stalker is gorgeous, like, say you have a stalker and she's stalking you and you like fall in love with your stalker, you're not going to have a fucking good relationship with her. All right, now you go to the store, you get a coffee from a barista who's another woman, and now she's gonna stab you too. You ever see the interview of that one crazy stalker lady that sent thousands of texts? No, but didn't they make a show about a stalker recently too, like the baby deer or something? You want a stalker girlfriend? You're gonna get stabbed, buddy. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You get a stalker girlfriend, you are going to get stabbed. Baby reindeer. Barista should have known not to give him a coffee. I hate the thought of somebody willing to do anything to be near you, because it's like, that's not how real adult love works either. Like, real adult love is not unconditional. All love is conditional, because all love should be conditional, because you should not accept people treating you like trash. The stalker lady is suing Netflix. Yeah, they didn't obscure her enough. But then again, she was like, she very much was like, I'm the stalker, by the way. It's me. The show's about me. Like, she didn't try to hide it either. I have an ex with mental illness. When she's manic and delusional. Yeah, I've also dated very, very mentally ill men. Stalker girlfriend's how you make the news in the worst way? Yes. The lady who hacked up her lover into 18 pieces? Yeah, and this is not like a gender... this is a gender inclusive... Like, stalkers are gender inclusive weirdos. Like, just because she's a girl doesn't mean that she's not gonna fucking ruin your life. Not in a sexy way. Of course, if it's a man, he's just gonna shoot you. Probably. I mean, I wouldn't say it like that, Sandra. I like literally do have mental illness. Like, I am a mentally ill person, but like there's a difference between like there's a big difference between delusional people, like people who are suffering from delusions, and people who have fucking ADHD. You know what I mean? Or depression or something like that. Yeah, it was a bad way to phrase it, I think. Reminds me of my second aunt, her husband. She shot him in the leg on purpose. And they're still together. That's fucking insane. That's fucking insane. Two of my 13 siblings were the results of my dad's stalker. Oh my god. I mean, in that case, was she really a stalker, or did your dad call her a stalker to appease your mom? That's my that would be my question there. Don't sleep with your stalker, man. Like, you're gonna... Oh, I'm like running low on health again. The script of my new Netflix series. 2 seasons, then canceled. That's love right there. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, your love should be conditional. You should not love someone after they fucking shoot you. Have some self-respect. You need to love yourself more than the person who's trying to kill you. That's why Albert Einstein was wrong. Joe Goldberg, I don't know. Yeah, love should be conditional. What if it was an accident? That's not what the conversation was. The conversation was Aries' aunt shot his uncle on purpose in the leg. I'm saying, if somebody fucking shoots you on purpose, like, don't fucking be with that person. They don't like you. Like, you could die from that. Even if they didn't mean to kill you, like they shot you in the leg, like you could still fucking die from that. Like, that's crazy. Like, you need to love yourself enough to hate the person who shoots you in the fucking leg. What if I pretend it was an accident? Well, that's when you become very abusive. What if they shot me out of love? You guys don't need to explain the fucking wonky thinking of being in an abusive relationship. Like, I've lived it. I've been there. I fully understand. Being in love with someone, even though they tried to fucking murder you, just like, I'm telling you guys not to do that. Just don't fucking do it. If someone tries to kill you, you need to love yourself enough to fucking leave that situation. All of these rules. He got... didn't say the safe word, Jesus. What if our initials were... Oh my god. Did your aunt do that? They did announce it, but then they unannounced it, so take that as you will. They were all really drunk at a wedding, and they were like, haha. And then, like, they all got sober, and they were like, JK. Yeah, you could probably join the Discord to see the fucking shit show that went down. But yeah. They announced it, and then they gave, like, a date, and then they realized that people were, like, asking for time off, and they were like, wait. We can't actually make any promises. And we don't want people to take days off and then be fucking pissed if there's some kind of problem down the line that we can't fix in time to, like, actually release it. Was the gist of the conversation that I got, at least. 12/24/24. Yep, I believe that was the date. They announced it for Christmas Eve, but then, like, they, like, unannounced it. Like, literally all of them were really drunk at a wedding. I was also invited to the wedding, but I had already made reservations and stuff for TwitchCon, so I had to turn them down. But yeah, they were all at a wedding getting really crunk. Difference between a goal and a deadline? Yeah. I think they just, like, couldn't... I think they just couldn't, like, they didn't want to promise it because you never know when something's gonna blow up or like not work properly. Like I am 99% sure. I don't know this like because like I am friends with some of the people on the team, but like I haven't talked to them about this. They're pretty tight-lipped about everything. But the I'm pretty sure the Halloween event is like a test for Besieged to see how the server will handle Besieged, and the answer is not very well. But they're probably using it as a way to like test out different solutions. Change it for the private server? I mean, I'm fine with that. Game's been out for 20 years. If I like really cared about Attergan, I could go to a different server. Or I could just play on retail. I would like for it to come out eventually, but like, you know, everyone's doing this in their free time for free. So what am I gonna be fucking mad that the free game that I play for free run by volunteers is not coming out with content fast enough? Yeah, I mean, whenever they make it to that point, because they have to get all the way to Wings of the Goddess first. And I believe it was Abacy. Leveling your bard in the dunes. Oh, nice. I'm kind of like farming stuff and leveling thief. Just what I'm looking for, and that's okay. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm fine with it. Perfect reason to be mad. No, some people are like really mad about it, but like I just find it to be very entitled when people get like upset that their free private server is not uploading content fast enough. Like it's a fucking free private server. In my job, I have to face how I want things to go versus how things will actually go every day. Yeah, and some things just take time. Yeah. I'm tired of being in Dynamis Zarkabard. I need you to come sub in for me so I can go lay down. Like, actually, I can go sub for you if this is like a real request, but right now I'm just in the fucking Boo-Boo-Ramu. Not Boo-Boo-Ramu. I'm in Tarangi fighting Dommels for bones. I'm stealing the bones right off the Dommels. Dynamis takes so fucking long, though. That's like the only content I've ever done in this game where I'm like, get me out of here! I think it was Dynamis Zarkabard is the only place where I've actually fake disconnected to. Hey, Libby! Thank you for the raid! How was Ragnarok online? Everyone go follow Lumi. He does I haven't seen him play on this server in a really long time, but he's been playing Ragnarok online. Oh, I'm fucking adding the wrong thing. I'm typing in Lumi, but it's video game boss battle. There we go. A grindy good time. I have a friend who always talks about that. Like, okay, so in real life, I sometimes do like art nights with some of my friends, and I have one friend who's like really fucking into Final Fantasy 11, and then and we're always talking about Final Fantasy 11, and so when we're talking about it, our third friend, he's like that same level of interested in Ragnarok Online, so he's always telling us about it, but I've never gotten into it. I kind of wonder if he plays on that private server. What private server do you play on? Payon Stories. What's up, Kaho? How are you today? Is the name of the servers Payon Stories? I'll have to look into it. I'm gonna text him and be like, do you play on this private server? Although I don't really go outside anymore, so I haven't seen him in a while. I like don't leave my house anymore. I need to move. I need to move away. Live somewhere more not here. It like very recently went from being 90 degrees to now it's like 30 degrees at night. Leaving the house is overrated. I mean, if I like right now, I'm like in between jobs, so I've been applying to jobs everywhere, but like I don't like leave the house to go to work either right now. So I just never see other people. Like the last time I hung out with people was at TwitchCon. Should move to Miami? God, no. No, I'm thinking California. Well, okay, the place where my industry exists is California, New York City, and where I currently live. And then like Thailand and India. And I don't want to move to Thailand or India. So that's not really an actual option. I applied to the 4 open jobs that I qualify for the other day, but there's only 4 of them, and 2 of them are in New York City, and I really don't want to live in New York City. The temperature swing is atrocious. Yeah, it's there's like no have you considered Ethiopia? No, I have not. Question from YouTube. I feel like whenever I talk about moving, people are like, have you considered? And then they list off the name of every state, city, and country in the world. No, I've not considered every city, state, and country in the entire world, actually. San Jose, California a month ago. I want to move. Yeah, I was in San Diego for TwitchCon. And I have friends in San Diego too. Like I have a couple of friends who live there. And then my cousin lives in San Francisco. And then my mod Javi that I'm pretty close friends with he lives in Northern California. So living in California seemed like it would be pretty fun. I'm just sick of the snow. I just don't want it to snow anymore. Cue the list of cities that exist. Dude, somebody last time I was talking about this was like, have you considered living in like Idaho? And I'm like, no, why would I consider living in Idaho? No, it hasn't snowed yet. I don't think. I don't really go out. I don't really leave the house anymore, but it snows here, but not as much as back home. I grew up in Massachusetts, and in Massachusetts, it snows a lot. We have like nor'easters and stuff. And the snow, like once it snows and once the snow starts piling up, there are just these like nasty piles of gray snow until like March. And like it's just shit. But like out here in Colorado, the snow like evaporates really fast. So the snow isn't nearly as bad. But it still snows, and I just don't want to live somewhere where it snows anymore. Just don't want to live somewhere where it snows anymore. I like the beach. I like going swimming in the ocean. Have you considered living in Boise, Idaho Falls, Richmond, Dallas, Houston, Baton Rouge? No, I haven't. Personally, don't know if I want to live in like the South very much. Although I do have family there, but I don't know. I have family in North Carolina, but I don't know if I would want to live there. I want ocean access. So do I. Like, even if it's like a 5-hour drive to the ocean, that's better than here. I was so fucking sad when I went to San Diego. I was like looking up the beaches. Like I was like, oh, what beach can I swim at? None of them. They were all infected with fucking E. coli or something. They all had fucking meningitis. That's what it was. I looked it up and it's like, yeah, the beaches have meningitis here. And I was like, cool. I don't have health insurance right now, so I probably shouldn't go in the water. Also, what's up, Tap Steady? Did I say hello to you? I'm in Austin. Idaho is starting to sound nice. Take that over the insane heat. Yeah, I feel like Texas isn't like, I don't know if I would fit in there. Like, I don't know if I would fit in Texas. The oceans can get meningitis, and the reason is like, it's a water quality issue. I guess that Tijuana, when I was trying to read about the situation, I was like, why the fuck is there meningitis in the ocean? But I guess that Tijuana was like dumping some sewage in there, and there might be some like factories that are dumping shit in the ocean, and there's just like a bunch of stuff in the ocean that shouldn't be in the ocean. And apparently they're trying to like work together. Like there's like a multi-city effort to like work together to clean up the beaches, but I don't know. Sorry for the ads, you guys. The ads are gonna start in 60 seconds. I try to stack them all at the beginning of the hour. You would if you had never left your house? Oh, the rust on cars? Yeah. We shouldn't waste our... We shouldn't dump our waste in the ocean. It's huge. No, it's just... This is apparently a problem on the East Coast too, though. Like, I saw a bunch of news articles about like Jersey Shore, and like beaches like where I grew up were getting closed because of E. coli, because people like they just keep like relaxing the environmental laws, and companies just keep doing whatever the fuck they want and dumping shit into the ocean. Those ocean parties are hard. Oh, the ocean party's hard. The oceans, plural. Sorry, I for some reason like could not understand that. But yeah, I hate driving in the snow. I hate driving in the ice. I kind of hate having a car, but like not enough to live in New York City. Just can't do it. I just can't do it. I mean, I can do it if I get a really good job there. I can do it, but like, do I want to do it? I know I'll fit into New York, but like in the worst way. Like if I go to New York, like just know that if I have to move to New York, I'm gonna be like 30 times more fucking obnoxious than I already am. Like I'm gonna become like a straight up hipster. Like I'm gonna be wearing nothing but flannels. You're gonna catch me smoking clove cigarettes. Like, and I'm gonna never listen to a band that I can listen to on Spotify ever again. I keep seeing listings for your industry. Yeah, I applied to a bunch of them the other day, Eggplant. There's one company that I really fucking want to work for, actually. Like, if I got the job with that company in particular, I would be really fucking excited. I would be, like, super excited, but I don't know if I'm going to. I'm, like, perfectly qualified, too, but the fact that I don't have an address in New York makes me worried that my resume probably got rejected before they even looked at it. I'm like literally the perfect fit for this job. And I work at my old job is at a company that used them, so I'm familiar, like I know those guys. You're describing New York City from 15 years ago? Nobody is cool anymore in New York City? Really? I mean, you might be right. I don't know. I follow a bunch of content creators in New York City. I feel like most of the content creators that I follow that I actually like on TikTok are in New York City. There's like one lady who's in Ohio for some reason. She like runs an art museum in Ohio. And then everyone else I think is in New York. And then maybe I follow some content creators in California. I feel like all the really big content creators live in California. Oh, the Michigan lakes. I heard that like 50 years ago they used to like catch on fire because they were so polluted. Oh shit, I'm dead. Oh my god. Maybe I'm okay. Maybe I'm okay. He hit me with a big fucking drain. Oh no. I can't perfect dodge a fucking... Oh, no. At least I stole his beast coin before I died. Yeah, I really should just run with this perfect dodge, shouldn't I? It's over. It's over. It's over for me. I'm not even running in the right direction. Oh, no, no, no. No. Water catches fire sometimes. Only if there's a lot of oil on top of it. I think it's over for me. Like, I just straight up did not run in the right direction in the first place, and the perfect dodge didn't actually help me with the spells, so. Do I have Flee? What level do you get Flee at? I always thought it was 15. Maybe it's 25. I don't have it yet. I'm level 23. Yeah, I didn't notice him, like, right behind me. I don't know if... Well, if he keeps stopping to cast spells on me, then theoretically, like, maybe I could keep running out of the... Nope, just kidding. I did steal a beast coin from him. I did steal a beast coin, so... Get fucked. It's such, like, a long run. Oh no, if I get stuck on this rock, it's over. Okay, cool. My character model occasionally gets stuck on certain ramps, which is really funny. Like, there's specifically a ramp in the Harutata Ruins that I get stuck on every single time I fall. I might make it. If he casts poison on me, if he casts poison or bio, that's when it's really... Oh my god. Yes. Get interrupted. I feel like the monsters are so fast on Horizon. Like, I feel like you used to be able to outrun these things. They are faster? I knew it. Need a new game to play? Have you played the game of the year yet? Have you played web fishing? Web fishing is so fun. Coming to fish with you guys? Hell yeah. Dude, I caught a whale today. It, like, broke the map. It was so big. I'm gonna have... It's my birthday tomorrow. I'm gonna have a birthday party in web fishing. Although, it seems like if you have more than, like, 5 people in there in the zone, it kind of starts to, like, freak out and crash a little bit. Happy early birthday. Thank you. Tomorrow's usually my day off, so I actually don't know. I might not actually stream tomorrow, but I didn't really plan anything. I don't know. I've just been depressed, honestly. Ever since, like, after TwitchCon, I've just been fucking depressed. Straight up. Like, I have not, like, October has just been such a blur. Well, I'll probably still have a birthday stream. It'll just be on Wednesday if I don't stream tomorrow. I don't know if I should just plan it for Wednesday. Like... and do it all then. Time for another trip, jump in the car and go. Dude, I want to fucking drive to the Post Malone Canes in Salt Lake City, but I don't want to do it by myself. Why depressed after TwitchCon? Did something happen or not happen? No, it's just that I, like, it sucks to go hang out with a bunch of people that you like and then go home. And, like, I have people out here that I can hang out with that I like, but it's not the same. Like, I don't have that same level of, like I'm friends with Aries, and we've been friends for years online. So, like, meeting up with Aries was so cool. And, like, me and him are pretty similar also just in the things that we wanted to do. And just hang out with Aries the whole time was so fun. And I'm, like, a very extroverted person. So, like, just being with someone all the time that I'm, like, good friends with, and then, like, hanging out and meeting up with other people that I've met before or people that I've never met, like hanging out with Ponto, hanging out with the people I met in Final Fantasy XI, hanging out with people that I met in Overwatch. Like, it was just so fun. And then, like, I just like always had shit going on. Like no matter what, I always was hanging out with people. Even when Aries was off doing something else, like I had people to hang out with, right? And then I come out here and it's like I have friends out here, but it's just it's not as easy. I don't know how to describe it. It's like when you be friends with general nerds versus being friends with other nerds who like the same shit as you. Because like being a nerd is like a huge category, right? And we're all like kind of nerd adjacent. We go on Twitch, we play a lot of video games. And like I hang out with tons of people in real, like I know people in real life who they're nerdy, but like I can't talk to them really about Twitch. They make fun of me for being a content creator, first of all, which like kind of deserved. But like I get made fun of for my TikToks, I get made fun of for my Twitch stream. Like we're like all nerdy, but they're just like different kinds of nerd. They're like a different kind of nerd, kind of like they don't like rhythm games as much as me. Like at TwitchCon, like I was in this server, I was in Ponto's like server of like his group of friends, and somebody was just like, who's going to challenge me at the DDR machine? I just saw that. I saw it like a minute after he posted it, and I was like, me. I'm on my way. And I went down to the DDR machine and I played DDR with him. It was just like fun to like, I don't know, be around so many people who like the same shit as you, right? Like I don't really have friends out here who like DDR like that. I don't have friends out here who like I have one friend who likes Final Fantasy 11, but he's literally an RMT on retail. Like he's a retail RMT. So like we even just like different versions of Final Fantasy. And then like, I don't know. I make a lot of friends when I drink, and now that I'm sober, I'm realizing that it's a lot harder for me to just be friends with everyone. Do you know what I mean? I find it like harder, just like way harder to connect with people. I guess I wasn't really connecting with them when I was drinking, but I stopped drinking. It seemed to have taken a lot of the social experience away. Well, it just kind of like me, and I have like a group of girls who like all but one of them are autistic. So we're all autistic women, and we like, but one of the last times I drank was hanging out with them, and we were like all laughing about, like, I guess I did drink at TwitchCon. I'm like sober-ish. It's just like when I feel very autistic, that's when I start drinking. Like, and we were all like joking, like me and these girls, we hang out and we joke that like alcohol cures autism. Obviously it fucking doesn't, but it sure does fucking feel like it when you're drunk. Like you're suddenly like so normal and everyone likes you, and like you can interact with people normally. I don't know. There are definitely people who don't like me when I'm drunk too, though. But it doesn't feel that way when I'm drinking. Like, I just feel like a lot more friendly, a lot more easy to make friends and hang out with people and talk about shit that I, like, have zero interest in and stuff like that. Because I can get really, really stuck on, like, one subject, which I think is just, like, a common autism thing. Like, it's really hard for me to talk about things like when this is the real problem with me as like an autistic person in nerdy spaces. I don't fucking watch TV. And a huge part of like nerds socializing is often just talking about whatever media they like right now. Like watching a movie together, or talking about a show that's happening, or a comic book or something like that. And I have a really hard time. It's like, what do I do with my hands? But like my whole existence. Like when a bunch of people around me are talking about the newest Marvel movie, I'm like what? I don't know how to like, and I don't want to change the topic of conversation because a lot of times they're also autistic and like maybe their special interest is Marvel or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? 2 beers and I feel extroverted for a bit. I'm definitely, that's the problem too, is that I am 100% like an extroverted person. I love being around other people as long as I feel comfortable around those other people. Like, I don't feel like, if I'm at like a place with people where the vibes are kind of weird, I definitely, it's way harder for me. Or if like I'm at like a work party or something like that. But like when I'm around like friends that I'm like closer with, like I usually, I could hang out with them forever. Like I could live in the same house as them. I have nobody to just be 100% myself. I feel like that's the thing, right? Like when you hang out with like neurotypical people or people that you just don't know as well, you don't feel like you can be yourself 100%. Like you feel like you have to be kind of normal. Like when I go to work, I feel like I have to be normal. You know, like I can't just say whatever I'm thinking or whatever I want. But like my friends back home, I could just say fucking anything and nobody's ever judging me. That's kind of how I feel about like some of my online friends too. Like I feel like I could say fucking anything to Javi and he would not really judge me for it. Like he might make fun of me, but he's not gonna be like, wow, you're like the worst person ever. You're so fucking weird. Do you know what I mean? Same thing with Aries. Like I feel like I could say like literally anything to Aries and he wouldn't be like, neither of us would feel weird about it. But like I have friends out here and I don't necessarily feel that way when I hang out with them as much. And it's like made extra difficult because like I moved out here with my ex and I made all of my friends with my ex-boyfriend, and like one of the people that I felt the most like comfortable with is his roommate. And like me and him are friends now, but it's still just kind of like, I'm not going to go hang out at my ex's house all the time because I just don't want to. It's just kind of like weird, you know? Well, my friends that can talk all day, but it's so hard for my brain to socialize at a party without a little beer. Yeah. But my mom got diagnosed with like fatty liver disease. So that's why I kind of stopped drinking for the most part. I kind of stopped drinking because like I do not want to deal with that in 20 years. That eggplant though, so dang judgmental. I have known you for way less time though. Like, well, you've been in here for a long time, eggplant, but like me and Aries were friends before like he modded for me. Like we were friends through Overwatch. I don't know, you should have just played more Fortnite with us or something. I'm like, how did I get close with Aries and Javi? I got close with Aries over Overwatch stuff. And then I got close with Javi from playing a lot of Fortnite. And then I was kind of close with Pitch for a bit, but he kind of doesn't, we don't play the same games anymore, so. Talk, not walk. Oh, you don't talk much in person? Because I feel like if I say things, they would judge me different in person than they do online. Yeah, that's another thing too. But online, I get judged all the time. Online, people openly judge me. People are so fucking mean to me on TikTok. Like anything about me that you could possibly imagine has been insulted on TikTok. And now YouTube. Somebody came in yesterday on YouTube and was like, "Wow, you look like what was the Green Goblin guy's name? Willem Dafoe." They're like, "Wow, you look like Willem Dafoe." I was like, the fuck did I, like, what? What did I do to you, bro? Like, why are you saying this to me? That's a compliment, though. I guess that I only know him from playing the Green Goblin. Like, I literally do not know anything else that he's been in. I actually have the opposite. It took me 3 whole streams before I chatted here. I mean, I lurk in other people's streams. Sometimes you have to get the vibes of them first. Especially in certain games, you never really know what the crowd is going to be like, I guess. What's up, Remy? Like when I go to Valorant streams, because I used to really like Valorant. I mean, I do like Valorant. I just don't like the community. But like some communities just cringe. So I will watch a couple streams and see how the community is before I even talk in there. I lurked in here for a while at the start. Yeah, lurking is fine. But I thought that lurking was... Yeah, it's just watching without really interacting. I do that in most people's streams. Like, sometimes I just don't have the social... I don't know. Especially in a smaller stream, I feel bad. This is... I shouldn't feel this way because I know what I would say to myself if I was the small streamer in this situation, but like, sometimes when the chat is really slow and I'm the only one talking, I feel bad when I have to leave. And sometimes I just kind of want to like pop in and say hi. But I have like stuff to do, you know? There's one stream, all I do is lurk and rarely talk in. Yeah, there's like a couple of streams that I do that way. But if I was like, as a Twitch viewer, that's how I feel. But as a Twitch streamer, I would say to myself, like, I'm happy if people just come in and pop in and say like, hey, I'm leaving a lurk, or just like, I wanted to say hello. I can't stay, but I just want to pop in and say hi. Like, I would be fine with that, but I understand how it feels on both sides, because that's also how I feel. Used to be an active chatter when I was in streams. I only really be active in some people's chats. Like, I'm not active in every chat. Even if I enjoy the stream. Sometimes it's like not the person, sometimes it's like their community. Like, not so much anymore, because I think there's a couple of people who stopped streaming, but there used to be this other pixel artist that I followed a really, really long time ago, like when I first joined Twitch. And it's like, I liked her and I liked her streams, but her community was so fucking depressing. Like, they would just be going to her chat to skip going to therapy that day and like tell her all of their problems. And it was just... I couldn't read chat because it was just like every day it was like, oh, my dog died or something crazy like that, right? Like, it was just... It was depressing. I was like, man, I really like you and I like your art and I like your stream, but like when people just start like trauma dumping in your chat and you're all like, I just can't do it. I can't interact. And then there's some chats like that I'll go to where it seems like the people there are only interested in interacting with the streamer and they have no interest in interacting with other chatters. That was one thing I loved about Just Stevo's community, like, so much, was just that, like, all of the chatters, like, became friends with each other because we were all interacting with each other. And when I was a mod for him, like, me and another girl who modded for him, like, we really wanted like to have what we called it, like, the girls' bathroom vibe, which is when you're drunk in the girls' bathroom, like, everyone is so fucking nice to each other. And we were like, we're trying to have that vibe like in the selfie channel here, so the more people post selfies and then more people become friends, and like a bunch of people became friends in that. Like, I'm still friends with a bunch of people from that. Like, Aries is from there, Paji is from there. Like, so many people that I'm friends with on Twitch were through that community. And then sometimes I go to other people's communities and they only want to talk. They only want to talk to the streamer. That's what I used to be like. Now I can be bothered to start over and get to know people. I like getting to know people. Like, I like making friends. I just have I realized that I think that, like, lately I've been like, man, why am I so bad at remembering things about people? And then I remember that I've had like 2 fucking concussions in the past, like Like right before I moved to Colorado, I got a concussion, and I think right after I got another concussion. So that actually fucking affects your working memory. Did you know? That's why I can't fucking remember shit about people. I try, but the first time I stood up into a steel beam. I don't actually even remember how I got the second one. I enjoy Foxer's stream because everyone there is so silly and it's easy to play it off them. Yeah, I love Foxer's stream. Foxer's stream is cool. There's like the occasional like mega weirdo in Foxer's stream, but like there's a bunch of really, really cool people in Foxer's stream too, and everyone seems to interact with each other, and that makes it fun. Foxer is a streamer who I usually like. If I'm on the computer and I see her go live, like I usually watch her and I try to talk in her chat when I can. I hate when people trauma bomb a chat. I do too. It's like when people do that at parties, which I've also experienced. Like if you're at like a party with your friends and you're having a good time, and then like somebody just like starts crying, and you're like, uh-oh. Here's the rest of the night. Which I get it. I've been sloppy drunk before. But that's when you pull a close friend away for like a few minutes, and then you're like, oh my God, this bad thing's happening. And then they're like, no, it's okay. And then you clean yourself up and you go back in. Or you shoo them off and then you leave. Like, those are your options. When weirdos join Foxer's stream or Discord, we bully them. It's so funny. Yeah. We can all bond over the mega weirdo. And I think it's because she streams in the just chatting category. The just chatting category just has a lot of, like, really weird weirdos. Linebacker. Oh, yeah. I don't have that many. Like, I hit my head really hard twice. But I'm also just, like, really clumsy, so... The second time might have been just that, like, I laid back and, like, I whacked my head on the wall. I don't even remember. But I feel like my memory is fucking terrible ever since then. And, I mean, it could be the concussions. It could be the medication that I take, too. But it's hard for me to, like, get to know people. It's fucking hard for me to remember shit. Oh, that was wrong fucking order to do all that in. I don't have that many injuries. I played football and never got any playtime because I was bad. I was trying to stand on my bike and I fell off, hit my head on the curb. Oh, damn. Is there a defining trait of a concussion that you lose consciousness? No. You don't have to lose consciousness to get a concussion. If you lose consciousness when you get a concussion, that is the sign of, like, a really fucking bad concussion. Another not great sign is not remembering hitting your head, which happened to me when I got it the first time. I was working for an inventory company, and I was like doing stuff, and I was in Home Depot, like inventory, like scanning things, and I stood up directly into a steel beam. I actually don't remember this happening, but like I came out from under there, and like my two coworkers were just staring at me, and I was like, what happened? They were like, are you okay? And I was like, what do you mean? They were like, you just whacked your head so hard, it was so loud. I was like, what are you talking about? And then they were like, I think you should go to like talk to the person who was like running the place. And I was like, okay, sure. And then I like walked and I fucking couldn't find, I got lost in the Home Depot, essentially. I got lost in the Home Depot and I could not find the exit or my boss. And that's when I called my mom. I was like, I think I have a concussion. And luckily this happened to be like right near the hospital that she worked at. Like we just happened to be doing the Home Depot next to her work. So I turned on my GPS to give me the step-by-step instructions to get to the hospital. And I drove to the hospital, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I did. And then I got an MRI. And they were like, yep, you're not bleeding into your brain or anything crazy like that, but you definitely have a concussion. And I was like, oh, cool. And then I got a month off of work with workman's comp. And I spent that doing nothing because when you have a concussion, looking at screens is the worst fucking thing ever. Like, I literally couldn't do anything. I couldn't play games. I couldn't watch shows. I, like, couldn't listen to music. Like, I just had to... It fucking sucked. Luckily, I don't really remember it that well because, you know, I was fucking concussed, but... Giving yourself... How did you get a concussion in golf? You get whacked in the head with a golf ball or something? Workman's comp? Yeah. I was like, cool, I get paid for a month off of work. Woohoo, this is like a vacation. Except it wasn't like a vacation at all because I couldn't fucking do anything. I couldn't, like, look at... It sucked, too, because I used to be, like, into bouldering. I think this is the worst effect of my concussion that I've never really gotten over. I used to boulder, and now I can't anymore. It's like when I get halfway up the wall, I, like, cannot go on. And it's like this freeze effect. And I'm not even that high, because when you go bouldering, it's not like you're not in a harness or anything like that. Like, when you boulder, you have, like, a soft mat underneath you, and you're just, like, climbing up a wall that's, like, 10 feet tall, like, at the tops when you're doing indoor bouldering. And so, like, I would climb, like, I would get, like, 2 up, and I would just freeze. And I just, like, I've never been able to boulder again after that. Sparkle stars? Yes, that is, like, a pretty bad sign, too. Hit the ball in the driving range, it bounced off the guide rails. Oh my god, that's terrible. Oh shit, I'm getting attacked by 2 dommels. Do you think I can cast Utsusemi? Miss... Hell yeah. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. But yeah, ever since then, I feel like my memory has definitely been worse. But I can't tell if it's... I started taking ADHD medication around the same time and sleep medicine. So I can't tell if it's one of those things or maybe both too. Oh my god, that's so scary. Quit the next weekend, went back to school. Yeah, that's fucking... Oh my god. 4-foot aluminum pipe wrench breaking. That's scary. See, for me, it's like, it was just me being fucking clumsy and stupid that I got a concussion. I can't believe I got a concussion from standing up into a steel beam. I just stood up in the wrong place. I hit my head. I got a fucking concussion from it. Joseph, thank you for the follow. Oh, Emriff Walker, thank you for the follow, too. I just saw that. I'm sorry. I missed that earlier. The best part was my dad came over too, and all he said was, "Good job, short bus, now don't fall asleep." Oh my god. That's like not even true, by the way. Like, the people are like, oh, don't let people fall asleep. Like, that's not even... That's not even a thing. Like, if you're gonna die, you're gonna die. If you're gonna die from hitting your head, like, it's like a medical emergency that gets cured right there or doesn't get cured. And not going to sleep isn't gonna help it. Yeah, the 90s, though, we thought that for sure. It was about avoiding a coma, but you're not gonna go into a coma. Like, if you're gonna go into a coma after... If you're gonna go into a coma after you hit your head, that's gonna happen regardless of if you go to sleep or not. Like, yeah. Like, if you're gonna go into a coma, that's gonna happen before you go to... That's gonna happen... Like, you going to sleep or not, it's gonna happen. But, like, if you have such a bad concussion that you're like, oh, I might go into a coma, you just need to go to the hospital and get your head scanned to make sure that you don't have a brain bleed, because that's like what's going to make you go into a coma, right? But if you go into a coma after going to sleep, well, you staying awake wouldn't have stopped you from going into the coma because your brain is still bleeding. I think that's what I did when I had the concussion. Like, I just spent most of my time sleeping. Like, I just like slept for a month straight, which is apparently what you're supposed to do, but a TBI after a motorcycle accident. It was so weird. Trying to concentrate on anything gave you crazy anxiety. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, you can't even look at a screen when you have a concussion. Like, it made me nauseous. Like, to try to watch a TV show or like look at my computer screen in any way, it's like it felt like getting motion sickness or something. Yeah, I mean, I still have, like I said, I think I still have lingering effects from the concussion. Like, I still can't boulder anymore, which I used to really like doing before. $32 nin, only 5 more. Hell yeah. I'm trying to level ninja and thief kind of at the same time because they're both useful sub jobs. But I've been going really slow because I'm also just like farming stuff. Oh, I need to remember that I am farming and I should be killing dommels and not whatever the heck I'm over here looking at. Football dads think every hit is something to shake off though. Oh, for sure. Yeah. When you do sports, sometimes like people are so into the game, like they don't take it seriously enough. Drunkest I ever got after band practice, I was outside of stool, my head meet the pavement. Oh my god, that's... Does the scar look cool at least? When I was a little kid, I loved Rurouni Kenshin, so I always thought that scars on, like, face scars looked cool. Also, I liked Outlaw Star, and that guy had a ton of scars too. Gene Starwind? Dude, I need fan art of Gene Starwind. I have my other 2 first anime crushes. Like, I have Trunks and Hiei over here. I need a poster of Gene Starwind. I don't know if people make fan art of Outlaw Star these days, though. I could be the first. It does look pretty cool. Well, never again. Yeah, I try not to get crazy drunk anymore. I drink a little bit at TwitchCon, but I don't know. I was kind of like, I feel like I was really out of it at TwitchCon. Consider you the 3-box DVD set of Outlaw Star. Oh my god. Somebody else was in here talking about that. I think it was Pale Blue Spark. Isn't that worth money these days? They put it on Netflix though, like a few years ago. I was watching it on Netflix and I was like, oh yeah, this show... Why, like, I was obsessed with it when I was a kid, but like... The dub of it is so ridiculous. Oh no, I still have 2 shadows. I'm gonna start Dark Crystal for the first time. Good night, Jerison. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know why I keep hitting attack and it doesn't attack. I've been streaming for almost 6 hours. I think I might end my stream pretty soon. I should probably eat some food. I might do some RuneScape in like a little while though, like before I go to bed. Like, I usually go to bed pretty early in the morning. I go to bed at like 3 or 4. But I might like do some RuneScape in like an hour or 2 if anyone is awake who actually likes RuneScape. But I feel like 11 p.m. is the time when Twitch kind of dies off. Plus, I can only kill Dommels for so fucking long. If you guys want to be informed of my birthday plans before I actually do them, I would stay tuned in my Discord. I'll probably post there. It's either going to be tomorrow or Wednesday. I might just do it on Wednesday so that I have time to like actually plan stuff and like look at my throne and figure out why the fuck it doesn't send alerts anymore. Like, cause it has not been sending alerts. And then I don't know, I just have snacks on there. I don't really want people to buy me stuff, so. Right now I need to like downsize all of my stuff. Like in my house, like when I think about moving, the most overwhelming thing to think about is like just all of the stuff that I have. So I need to like put a bunch of stuff in a box so that I can donate it to some boys and girls club or something. Like I have a bunch of art supplies and I need to like pick 3 mediums of art and get rid of all of my stuff associated with things that are not in those mediums of art. Although honestly, I do like so many art things. Like I would be like, God, if I cared enough, I would probably be a really good cosplayer. Cause now I can model things to 3D print. I could 3D print them. I could then sand them and paint them and then incorporate them into my costumes. Oh, I saw somebody have like a genius idea for chainmail recently. Somebody had like made chainmail out of what's it called? Rubber rings. So it's like a lightweight fake chainmail, but it looked really good. It's gonna you a 12 by 12 tapestry of the Yoshi you have on your shelf. Well, that one was it was like the pixel art version done by Shiny, who's like one of my pixel art friends. Does he have 3D printed chainmail? That's really cool too. See, I feel like I would be really good at cosplaying, but it just requires you to buy so much more shit. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna raid out. I'm gonna call it a night.